Namaste friends. Thank you so much for your valuable participation. So let's start for this small but meaningful session of mindfulness meditation. Yes, a guided journey towards the mind, through the mind, for the mind. Yes. So let's understand and flow with this journey of mindfulness meditation. First, we all have to sit silently in a comfortable manner, in a cross-legged seated posture, spinal cord straight. Make yourself relax. Now, while making yourself relaxed and comfortable, we simply have to gently lead our focus towards my words and sentences. You just have to become a listener. Yes, just to listen and just to flow with this very essence of listening, that is guided journey of mindfulness meditation. Making yourself comfortable, we will start this journey of mindfulness meditation. Simply, first we have to understand the concept of mindfulness. So, to understand the mindfulness, there may be a 3 dimension of mindfulness. We can explore these 3 dimensions. First, the known dimension, that is mindfulness means being in this very moment, now and here. Yes, the first dimension. The second one is being in the mind and using mind at its higher. Yes, becoming with the mind. Moreover with the mind, less with the surroundings, but being with the mind, the second dimension. The third one is there are no boundaries of present moment or being in this now and here concept. The third dimension explores the journey of timelessness, means we have to be with the mind wherever it leads us. We have to be with it. Means if mind is dreaming, we have to be present with it in dreaming. If mind is in subconscious level, then we have to be with mind as an observer of the mind. Yes, mind is observing the dream, mind is experiencing the dream, or mind is dreaming about the past incidents or experiences, thinking about the past experiences or incidents. But while thinking of it, we have to be with the mind as an observer. Like senses are horses of the chariot and mind is the charioteer, and we are sitting behind the mind as an owner or king of this chariot, or the powerhouse or the decision maker of this chariot sitting behind the charioteer, and mind is the charioteer who is leading us, experiencing everything while sitting in front of us. But we have to observe mind as an observer. We have to be with it as a controller, as a guided tool, as a guided power. The third dimension is very useful in the journey of spirituality. The first one, observing the surrounding in the present moment, now and here. The second one, being with the mind wherever it goes. Use the mind 100%. Yes, utilizing the mind 100%. When we are working something, we have to be with the mind with our 100% potential. But in the second dimension, mind is involved, and even the existence. But in third dimension, only mind is involved and there is a state of timelessness. We can move with the mind in the future as well as in the past, as well as in the imagination, as well as in the nowhere state. Yes, there is no boundary for the third dimension of mindfulness. But we will start with the first one, being in this moment now and here, observing with our full potential of the mind now and here. Right. So at the helicopter level, we have understand the fundamentals or basic dimensions of the mindfulness. Now we will start the journey of guided meditation for the mindfulness. Now relax, make yourself comfortable, being in this very moment of now and here. Make your body more comfortable, make your breathing more relaxed and comfortable, make your mind more calmer, relaxed and comfortable. In the initial level, just try to attain the state of solitude, relaxation in the beginning. Wherever you lead these three aspects of our life, body, breath and mind, in tune these three and flow them towards the mindfulness. Now relax. Now slowly sitting in this posture of cross-leg sitting in Sukhasana, spinal cord straight, while making ourselves relax. Now simply place our both hands one on one over a lap in Dhyan Mudra. Perfect. While making yourself relax, deep breathing, inhale, feel the breathing, exhale, 3 times more while focusing over the breathing. Inhale deeply, exhale through mouth this time, 2 times more. Inhale, feel the breathing, exhale, last one with observation of the breath. Inhale, exhale and relax. Now relax, sit in Dhyan Mudra, make yourself comfortable. While making yourself relax, simply, gently, now close your eyes, close your eyes. Now we're leading towards the mindfulness meditation. Close your eyes. There is no hurry, nowhere to go. Sit silently, experience the flow of mindfulness. Relax, shant, comfortable. While closing the eyes, sitting in Dhyan Mudra in comfortable manner. Deep breathing, inhale, exhale through nose. Feel relaxation while exhalation. Inhale and exhale through nose. Again, inhale and exhale. Now we will start to explore the first dimension of the mindfulness, being in this very moment, now and here, sitting silently, doing nothing and just observing this very surrounding, this very moment of present, now and here, with the body, with the aura, with the surrounding, with the existence, with the breathing, with the mind, with the energy, whatever present in this very moment. We have to observe this all, feel this all as a whole element, experience yourself. Who are you? What are you feeling about yourself is matter in this moment and in this journey of mindfulness. Observing the self, observing the present moment, observing the surrounding, now and here, now and here. Relax, comfortable. See, we are sitting silently, now and here, in this very moment. Relax yourself. See, we are breathing, or breathing is happening to us, and we are just observing it. Breath is coming through the nose, might be up to the lungs, maybe up to the navel center, or we are just experiencing it, observing it, feeling it, now and here. Observe the breath, observe the breath. See, breathing is happening to us. We are present in this moment of this ultimate space with this 5 element of the body: Jala, Vayu, Agni, Akash, Prithvi. Water, air, fire, space, earth. The amalgamation of these 5 is body, and we are observing the body now. See, breathing, see the body. Body is present in this moment, in this space, in this surrounding. Sitting here in Sukhasana, in cross-leg seated posture, in relaxed manner. Now, my mind is observing this body, my body. Might be I am in this body, and from within the body, I am observing this body, observing this body, observing this body. My mind is observing this body. I am filled with mindfulness. I am filled with awareness, more awareness. I am utilizing my mind, making it more mindful towards the body, observing the body. See, I am observing the body. You have to observe your body. You have to observe your body. See, you may be inside your body, but you have to observe your body through your mind. Use your tool, use your mind to observe your body. Mind is like a binocular, and through this binocular of mind, we are focusing over the body, over your body. Observe the body through the telescope of the mind. Now, very subtler level, observe the body. From eyes to binocular, from binocular to telescope. Observe the body, observe the body, observe the body, observe the body. Focus over the body. Now simply turning focus while observing through the telescope. Now turn your mind through the microscope. Observe the body through the microscope Now, with very subtler level, use your higher potential of the mind to observe the body like we are observing body through the microscope. Observing the body through the mind. With full of mindfulness, I am observing my body. With full of mindfulness, I am observing my body. Now simply again turn your mind from body to the breathing again. Observe the breath, observe the breath, observe the breath, observe the breath. Wherever it goes, simply be with it. Observe the breath, observe the breath. Inhale and exhale. This natural phenomena of breathing happen to us and we are just observing it as an observer. As an observer, observe the breath. Now simply through the mind, observe the thought, observe the thinking, what mind is uttering, chanting, experiencing, thinking, observe that thing. Yes, it might be observing the mind itself, means mind observing the mind, or at the different level, at the beginning level, mind is observing the thought, the thinking which moves through the pot of the mind. Yes, observe the thought, observe the thinking, what mind is contemplating over, we simply have to focus over it. Observe the thinking, observe the thoughts, observe the thoughts. Now simply observe the thoughts and move ahead towards the mind. Observe the mind, focus over mind, focus over mind. See, mind is observing, mind is observing, mind is observing, mind is observing maybe to the mind. Mind is observing maybe to the mind. Observe the mind, observe the mind. Now it's like eyes are observing to the binocular. Binoculars are the minds and our eyes are observing our mind. So my eyes are observing my binocular of the mind. So observe the mind through the eyes, observe the mind through the eyes. But these eyes are of the mind. My eyes of the mind, observing the mind. A different concept to understand, but if we penetrate it, if we inculcate this thought, then we can simply lead this thought towards our subconscious mind, and maybe our subconscious mind understand it better than our conscious mind, than our memory, than our intelligence. Our subconscious mind may understand this thought of observing through the mind of eyes. Yes. Now, here might be observer would be someone different. Might be a spiritual energy, might be a soul, might be that person who is sitting behind the charioteer. We may don't know yet there is a soul or there is not. There may be an existence of the soul, but with experience, by our experience, we have not explored that aspect of spirituality yet. So we can say maybe there is a soul and that soul is observing the mind. At the beginning level, mind is observing the surrounding, breath and body, but now this time the turn is of the mind, so we have to change the observer, because we can say mind is observing the mind, or that person, that energy, that soul sitting behind the charioteer is observing the charioteer called as mind. Yes, we have to understand first. Understanding matters. So the journey of mindfulness moves very smoothly, easily. So understand, the observer is not actually the mind, but the energy force which is sitting behind the charioteer. Mind is the charioteer, and the controller, the powerhouse, the owner, the energy center, the soul is an observer. So this time, observer observing the mind. See, what is mind doing? Aware about the mind. More awareness about the mind. Focus over mind. Firstly, we observe the breath. We observed the body. Now we are observing the mind. Again, move your focus from mind to the surrounding, to the surrounding, to the surrounding. See what body is experiencing, what breath is experiencing, what mind is experiencing. At this 3 level, what we experience, we have to experience that thing. Means we have to experience the surrounding, visible and invisible surrounding, visible and invisible surrounding, through the horses called as senses. Yes, now this time our senses observing the surrounding and messaging this to the charioteer, and charioteer messaging this to the owner of the chariot. Yes, now our senses are observing the surrounding, feeling the surrounding. See, our skin experiencing a little bit tingling or little bit sensations might be. We just have to experience the surrounding, the feeling, the sensations. Our nose might be experiencing something different. We have to experience the smell. We have to experience the breath. Our tongue may be experiencing something different. We have to experience it. Our eyes are experiencing something different, maybe darkness. We have to experience it. Our ears are experiencing something different, different kinds of sounds. We have to experience it. Experience. We are talking something different. We have to experience this process of talking. Our senses are experiencing whatever they experiencing. We simply have to observe it. We simply have to observe these senses, observing the senses, and through senses we are observing the surrounding. If we have to observe the senses, we have to observe the experience of the senses, means the surrounding, means what ears are listening, means what tongue is tasting, means what eyes are watching, means what nose is smelling or inhaling. The functioning of the senses we have to observe. You are not talking right now, but we have to experience imaginary the talking part of yourself. How you talk, we have to experience. How you create the sound, you have to experience. Experience the senses. We are experiencing the surrounding. Now simply, while experiencing the surrounding, observing the surrounding, like we may be sitting on the mat, we have to experience this sitting part. We may be sitting inside the room, we have to experience the surrounding. We may be listening different sounds of cars, of computers, of gadgets, of somewhere people talking. We have to listen, observe, experience that experience of listening as we are experiencing the surrounding. We are utilizing our mind for the mindfulness, the utilization of the mind, experiencing the surrounding. Mindfulness, the first aspect, being in this moment, now and here. Observe everything with your mind. Be in this very moment of now and here. Use your potential of mind at the higher level. Now next part, forget about the existence. Now turn your focus over the mind, be with the mind and experience the imaginary world, or experience the invisible world, or experience the mind, what it is thinking, observing, experiencing, dreaming. Only be with the mind. What mind is thinking, be with the mind. Be with the mind. But in this very moment, be with the mind, not with the surrounding, not in this present moment, but present moment of the mind, not of the body, of the mind. Turning our focus from surrounding to the mind, yes, to the subtler level, to the subtler level. Experience the mind. Experience the mind, making mind more relaxed and aware. Grab the mind again and again and focus over the mind, what it is thinking. If mind is wandering here and there, then go with it. Wherever mind goes, go with it. But in this present moment, remember, we have to aware about this present moment. We are here, but we are with the mind. A very subtle concept, with the mind in the present moment. Previously, we were with the mind, but with the body too, with the surrounding too. But this time, only with the mind, imaginary, but in the present moment, with awareness. We know that we are with the mind, but in the invisible state, but at the mental level. What mind is thinking, we have to be with the mind, like a guardian of the mind. Yes, like mind is a kid, it is going to play at the playground, and we are going after it as a guardian, as a parent of it, just to observe, focus it, just to take care of the mind. Yes, be with the mind. Wherever it goes, we have to be with the mind, but in this present moment. Yes, we have to face the mind in this moment and then let it play in the imaginary world, in the thinking world. But simply observe the mind, be with the mind in this very moment, now and here, but at the mental level, not at the physical level. At the mental level, observe, 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 focus, focus over the mind, focus over the mind, focus over the mind. Now simply open the third dimension of the mindfulness. Now, like mind is growing up in adulthood, and we have to fetch this part of guardianness, this part of parenthood, and allow mind to wander everywhere, anywhere, like a full grown-up adult person. Yes, mind as a self-dependent person. It is not kid anymore. We have to let it go anywhere. But we simply have to Be with it just to experience what it is experiencing. Yes, not as a guardian, but as a friend this time. Yes. So, by becoming friend of the mind is open and freedomful to do anything which is humane. Yes. We simply have to experience the mind. We simply have to experience the mind. Wherever it goes, let it go, but be with it as a friend, not as a guardian. Observe the mind, flow with it. It might be moving into the subconscious level, it might be moving into the unconscious level, it may be moving towards the past, it may be moving towards the future, it may be moving towards the imaginary world. Let it be. Allow it to go anywhere. Simply be with it as an observer, but like a friend. Like a friend. See, mind is dreaming or mind is thinking about the past. We have to aware about that thinking. Experience that thinking of the past. This time there is no barrier of the present moment. Mind is moving into the past, into the nostalgia, but we are with it. Mind is not alone there. The powerhouse, the soul, the observer, the person, the entity behind the charioteer is with the mind with full awareness, but as a friend, like Krishna and Arjuna, as a friend. Yes, mind is our friend and we are friends of our mind. Mind is my friend and I am friend of my mind. Yes, you have to say to your mind, mind, you are my friend, I am your friend. We are together moving towards past, sometime towards future, sometime in this present moment, sometime in the imaginary world. Wherever we are together, but with more awareness, more aliveness, more consciousness, more alertness. Understand the concept, the subtler concept of third dimension of the mindfulness. There is no barrier of the present moment or now and here, but only being with the mind wherever it goes, wherever it leads, the thinking part, the dreaming part, the logical part, the emotional part. It moves maybe sometime towards past, sometime towards future, sometime towards imaginary world, or sometime in this moment of present. Wherever it is, we have to be with it, but there is no barrier of the time, of the space, of the energy. No barrier. Understand this small difference of mindfulness. First, with surrounding now and here. Second, in the present moment at the mental level, not at the surrounding level, but at the mental level. Third, at the mental level, not at the surrounding and not even at the present moment. Everywhere, anywhere, omnipresent, omniscience. Like a sun, everywhere. Yes, there is no barrier of time and space. Understand this concept of mindfulness. The third dimension of the mindfulness. Powerful to understand ourselves, to understand our life, to explore the capacity of mindfulness, to experience the strength of mind, experience the mind, experience the mindfulness. If our mind is leading us towards the past, simply be with it experience the past moments, past incidents, past existence. If mind is moving towards the future, simply flow with it. If mind is planning something, then involve with it as a planner, as a partner, as a friend, with full alertness, with full awareness. This time, we are in future. We are in thinking about the future, but we are with the mind. Mind is not alone. We know that we are here, but at the mental level, we are in the future. We are in the thinking. Yes, these two dimensions that we are aware about. The present moment where body is situated, and at the same level, concomitantly, where our mind is. It might be in the future thinking, but we are aware about these two. We are here with the body and we are there with the mind, but this observer is observing these two. There is no barrier of time and space like quantum entanglement. Yes, body is here in this surrounding and our mind might be somewhere else in other country, might be in other galaxy, in other planet, might be in the past incident, wherever it is, but we have to aware that our body is here and our mind is there and we are observing these two with the effect of quantum entanglement. There is no barrier of time and space. Now and here, in this zero time, we are at the both level. Yes, that soul, that observer entity is at the both level, here and there, with full awareness. Means mindfulness is just a tool, but the more important thing for the mindfulness is the observer. Yes, observer is observing the mind so that mindfulness happens smoothly with its higher potential. Understand the concept. Yes, with this guided meditation, simply we are inculcating this thought of 3 dimensions of the mindfulness. Understand the mindfulness, understand the power of the mind, the capacity of the mindfulness. Growing into the capacity of the mindfulness. Observe the mind wherever it is, observe it. Use the full potential of the mind. Use the full potential of the mind, making mind more relaxed, being in solitude, relaxation, and at the same time might be thinking, dreaming, moving somewhere else, here and there, because this is the nature of the mind. Moving anywhere might be ahead of the speed of the light. Yes, the very nature of the mind is flowing, moving. So we have to allow it, but be with it. Be with the mind with total mindfulness, with full mindfulness, awareness that mind is thinking this, mind is here, mind is there. Wherever mind is, we know it as a friend. We know that my mind is there. You have to know each and everything about your mind, each and every action, each and every thought of your mind. You have to aware about it. Yes, without your permission, without your knowing, mind cannot do anything, because you are the good friend of your mind. And because of good friend, mind has given you permission to stop it, to allow it to perform humane behavior with it as a friend, to convey some message to the mind, to give advice to the mind. Yes, mind is giving permission to everything because mind knows that I am its friend, a good friend, a divine friend, a humane friend. Be with the mind, observe the mind, use the full potential of the mind. Now relax. At the fundamental level, at the basic level, we have explored these three dimensions of the mindfulness. First, being in this very moment of now and here with surrounding. Second, being in this very moment of mental level of present state. Third, not being in this very moment, but being wherever our mind leads us, or being wherever our mind goes, going with it as a friend. The third dimension is important. Use the mindfulness to moving with the mind with the freedom, without the barriers of the time and space. Utilizing the mind with its full potential, but being with the mind as a good friend of the mind. Understand the mindfulness so we can understand our surrounding, our body, our senses, our mind, our intellect, our each and every attributes, accessories and property, what we get from this existence, from this non-existence. So if we understand our surrounding, our body, our breath, our mind, our intelligence, so automatically the expression happens, and it called it as gratitude. Thank you so much for this greatness of surrounding, of body, of mind, of breathing, of intelligence, of senses, of surrounding, of everything. Thank you so much. I am filled with gratefulness, filled with gratitude because of understanding of the mindfulness. Observe the mind. Where is your mind right now? Be with it, be with it, be with your mind, be with your mind. Observe it. If it is in some action, then you have to be with it as a friend. Help it, flow with it as a friend. Awareness about the action, because we are with mindfulness, in the state of mindfulness, as a mindfulness. Yes, become the mindfulness with the mind as a friend. Understand the subtler levels of the mind. Relax. Understand the mindfulness. Make yourself relax. Be in this very moment, now and here, now and here, with your full potential of mind. Grow yourself into the mindfulness, now and here. Now, understand the mental level, what mind is thinking, doing action, but at the mental level. Yes, actions are happening, surrounding is there, but at the mental level. But in this very present moment, we know that we are here and we are doing actions, we are thinking at the mental level. Means we are aware about this physical surrounding and that mental surrounding, both at the second dimension. Third level, there is no barrier of time and space. Wherever mind moves, we have to move with the mind. Thinking, dreaming, doing actions in the future, in the past, in the imaginary world, wherever it is, in the surrounding, in the present moment, in this reality, wherever it is, we have to be with it. There is no barrier of time and space. Understand these three dimensions of the mindfulness. Now relax. Shant. Be with the mind. Be with the mind. Focus over mind. Focus over mind. Focus. Focus. Relax. Shant. Relax. Shant. Relax. Now, while being with the mind, this time slowly and gently start deep breathing. Inhale. See, mind is observing. Exhale. Mind is observing with its full potential, with full mindfulness. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. More awareness over the breathing. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Now relax. Breathe normally. Breathe normally. Focus over the action. Focus. Aware. 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 Relax. 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 Shant. Now lead our focus over the intelligence, wherever it is. It might be at the center of the third eye. Intelligence, thinking, intelligence, buddhi, buddhi, buddhi means intellect, intellect, intellect. Focus over intellect, focus over third eye, focus over intellect. It might be here, here, here. It might be over the navel center, over the heart center, over the throat center, over the third eye, over the 1000 parietal lotus center. Wherever it is, we may know, we may don't know. But currently, assuming that it is here at the pineal gland, and we are thinking over the intellect, 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 with full potential of mindfulness, with full capacity of the mind, thinking over the intellect, over the third eye, over the third eye, over the third eye. Now, while focusing over the third eye, simply while breathing, chant the humming sound like this. First see, feel, listen, and then start. While focusing over the third eye, inhale. While chanting ma of the last swara of the om, a, o, ma, the last swara of the om, ma chanting, makar. Start 5 times in a continuous manner while observing over the third eye, as we are observing over the intellect of our own intellect. Buddhi, buddhi. We have observed the breath, we have observed the mind, we have observed the body, we have observed the surrounding, we have observed the thinking, thoughts. Now this time, observe the intellect, 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 so that we can grow into the capacity of awareness about the intellect. So start, inhale and start. Second, inhale. Third, inhale and start. Second last, inhale deeply and start loudly. Last one, focus, more mindfulness. Inhale and start. Now relax, breathe normally, focus over third eye, focus over intellect, focus over Agya Chakra, focus over the power center of the intuition, power center of the knowledge, power center of the thinking, power center of the controlling of the life, third eye, pineal gland, energy center, intellect. It may be here, maybe somewhere else, but simply we have to assume that there is something great which we call it as Agya Chakra, third eye center, intellect, pineal gland, powerhouse, something great, focus, filled with mindfulness, focus over third eye. See, my mind is at the state of mindfulness of observing the third eye, and I am aware of it. I am aware about it. I am awareing that thought of mindfulness, that state of mindfulness about this action of mindfulness, focusing over third eye. Observe. See, my mind is observing my third eye, and I am observing this action. In my very presence, this action is happening, and I am just observing it as an observer. Yes, this is the ultimate state, or maybe the higher state, or superior state, or subtler state, or even the beginning state of the mindfulness. That in my very presence, mindfulness is happening, and my mind is observing over the third eye, and I am observing this whole phenomena as an observer, with full potential of the mindfulness. Now relax. Mind is observing the intellect or observing the third eye, the Agya Chakra. Now simply relax. Leave this observing part. Now don't observe anything. Not the third eye, not the body, not the surrounding, not the mind, not the breath. Simply be in this very moment, now and here, with your full potential of the mind, with the capacity of the mindfulness. Now don't observe anything. Simply be in this very moment of now and here, now and here, now and here, now and here, in this very moment of surrounding, of this very existence, as a simple being filled with mindfulness. Relax. Relax, relax. Shant, shant. Now deep breathing. Inhale. Exhale through nose. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Now relax. Shant. There is no observing part. There is no any action. Simply being in this very moment, now and here. Just allow yourself, allow your mind, allow your body, allow your senses to flow anywhere. But simply grow into the capacity of being in this very moment with your full potential of mindfulness, awareness. Be here like a sun, and rest is happening. Like earth is moving, moon is moving, each and every planet is moving, but sun is there, moving now and here, but simply growing into the capacity of mindfulness. Just a metaphor. Like I am sun and I am moving at one place by simply being as an observer, as a witness, as a mindfulness, as growing into the capacity of mindfulness. Relax, shant, shant, relax, shant, shant, relax. Now relax. Don't do anything. Simply be in this very moment, now and here. Relax. Experience the silence after the meditation, after the process of mindfulness, after growing into the capacity of mindfulness. Experience the silence. Experience the silence. Now simply, if you think you have to dissolve this guided meditation, then simply with more awareness, gently and gradually, raise your both hands, join your palms together, and simply rub your palms on each other. Create some energy while rubbing hands, and place your palms over your eyes and simply gradually open your eyes within your hands while taking away your hands down, while opening the eyes, while taking away your hands down in Dhyan Mudra, while taking your hands down in Dhyan Mudra and looking at downward side in nowhere, in zero state, in relaxed manner. Relax. Now relax. Now open your eyes completely. Make yourself relax. Now relax. Thank you. Thank you so much for your valuable time. Thank you so much. Now relax. Thank you so much.